Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to replace your car battery. It's 2014 and this battery is from December 2009, so it's definitely lived out its life. Car is very slow to start, and typically batteries last about 3 to 4 years. So the first thing that we're going to do is you can look and see this post is actually pretty good. You can lift up the positive side too. There's not too much corrosion. You'll be able to see there's a little bit of blue at the very bottom. That's just some of the battery acid on the posts. We don't have to worry about it. It looks like they're going to come loose. The first one that you're going to want to remove is the negative side, the minus. You can see the minus right there. It typically has a black sheath around the wire, and the positive has a red. So I figured out which size. It's a 10 millimeter, and it fits right over the bolt right there, and we're gonna loosen it. Shouldn't be too horrible. Shouldn't be too tight. Alright, so we're getting it pretty loose there. And what you're going to want to do is, hopefully you're not out at the parking lot of the store, but you'll take another vehicle or a friend's vehicle to go to Walmart or AutoZone or some other location that sells car batteries. And you'll want to bring this one with you, your old one, because not only are you going to want to make sure that you buy the correct size, but you also want to turn it in. They typically have a battery deposit charge if you don't bring in the old battery, and it can get actually pretty expensive, $20–30 tops, but they also give you a credit on your new battery purchase if you bring in the older one. Alright, now we're going to remove the positive side, and you want to be careful. You want to make sure, so that one was actually a little bit tougher. You want to make sure that neither of your cables are touching any metal parts of your vehicle. You just want to make sure that there's no residual charge inside the wiring of your car. You don't want to short out any electronics or anything like that. Don't forget, whenever you remove the battery, you are taking away all of your car's power, so you will have to reset any radio clocks or anything like that. Alright, so that one's pretty loose. Set my socket wrench over there. And now we're going to slowly twist this one off. It's a little tougher than the negative post. Probably due to some of that corrosion. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little difficult. So I'm gonna turn off, and once I get it off, oh well, there it goes. All right, so now we've removed the positive side, and we have the negative side removed. Typically, cars will have a strap that ensures that the battery doesn't come loose or jostled or anything. So we're not going to remove that one. We're going to remove this little bolt right here. So let me look and see if that fits that. And it sure does. So we're going to loosen that. And once we're done with that, I'll return. Alright, so I've got that loose. I'm going to carefully undo this. And I'm going to put it over here next to my tools so we don't lose it. And so this strap comes up like that. You'll see this rod is actually deep down inside there. It's hooked into part of the frame, and we're gonna lift this up and pull it around here. Alright, now the battery should be loose. And typically batteries are around the 30 to 40 pound range, so you're going to want to use both hands. And there we have it. There's our old battery from 2009. And now I'm going to go to Walmart and go get a new one. Once you get to the store, you can load up the battery in a shopping cart. That way you don't have to lug that 30-40 pound battery around the whole store. Alright, there's our new one. It's got a handle. They typically come with these. We'll have to remove it here in a little bit, but there's the accurate month and year. The positive terminal has a little cap on it. That way there's no accidental discharge of anything. And I wanted to show you guys the receipt. Pretty penny, because I couldn't get any credit for the old battery, but it's about a $12 charge if you don't bring in the old one, and it came out to be about 120 bucks for this new one. All right, now we're going to use this handle. Lift it up and put it back into our car. You want to be careful that you don't hit any wires. There we go. It should fit perfectly into the slot that it was designed for. There's a little wiggle room, but that's okay. We're gonna fix this again. So now that it's in here, we want to remove the handle. And we're going to get a slot screwdriver, and here we're going to push these little tabs. Actually, I might be able to pull one up. No, not quite. Okay, so I'm going to use a slot screwdriver and push against those little tabs so that I'll be able to pull the plastic through. Alright, now that we got the handle off, I went ahead and moved the metal bar over, and I got the nut back on, and we're tightening it. And I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that up with my socket wrench. Got that nice and tight now. We're gonna go ahead and remove the red plastic cap. Here we go. And we're gonna connect our positive terminal. Go. Want to line it up, and we're going to tighten this guy. You have to move it around a little. You want it pretty tight, but you don't want to strip out anything. Remember, you're going to want to be able to take it off in the future. Go ahead and replace our positive plastic cap. And then finally, we're going to connect our negative. There we go. Once that gets nice and tight, we're gonna go start up the car and see if it works. Sure enough, car started. So you just want to let it run for a minute, get the juices flowing in the new battery, and get all your electrical components recharged. And yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and reset the clock on the radio. Thanks, guys.